and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of The Desk. I don't have a number in front of me because I haven't done this shit in a couple of weeks or months, maybe a year. No, it's been a couple of weeks. With me today is actually a Patreon podcast because fuck it, why not? I got a 2-for-1 special. First and foremost, we have the world's OCW World's Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the same guy that got beat up by fat ass Thomas Archer, Russ Cohle. Hi, buddy.
Hi, Jay. Thanks for the introduction.
You're welcome. And with him is the guy that got punched in the face by B-17, thus losing his future investment case in record time, Elliot Parker. Hi, buddy.
Hello there.
Yeah, see. Okay, so there's no plan. There's no docket. I poured myself a very, very tall drink, and the object is we're going to go until this drink is done. So probably an hour, maybe less, maybe more. Who knows? I don't have any topics. I don't have anything on my mind or in the list because it's the season finale of Turmoil, so that's over and done with. Thank fuck. And we have Endgames next week, so thank fuck for that. The commentary's done, so I'm pretty much emotionally checked out. But we have lots of rookies, so that makes me excited even though I'm emotionally checked out. So that'll be the first topic. I'll kick it off with the OCW champion who lost to Thomas Archer. I'm kidding. I'll kick it off with the OCW champion.
Start with that.
I'm like, bring it up just randomly Thomas Archer. So basically, what do you think about the new rookies? Basically, you've seen them all fight except for my man Chris Green, I believe. So you don't have to go into in-depth super detail about I like this guy's knee drop, but what do you think about the fact that I don't know what the fuck happened, but they just like people just keep coming here now. It's weird. It's like they're migrating.
Yeah, they popped up out of nowhere. I like it. It was unexpected, but I welcome the change. It's been 2 years now in 2019. I didn't think we would have new rookies for the new season since 16 it is. But actually, we're gonna a couple ones and females too. So I want to see more. Turmoil tonight was very good performance-wise. You had some things in there, but in rookie matches it happens. But I see the future as very brightful.
Very nice. I will now take it to fucking Elliot. What do you think, buddy?
I can't wait to see these new rookies in action. Well, we already seen their debut, so I can't really say in action, but I can't wait to see what they do in the future. I see a lot of potential in a lot of them. And contrary to Rust, I actually expected that there would be a decent amount of people checking out OCW on 2K19 for the first time around, considering that 2K20 was a dumpster fire, as we all know. And they're not going to be supporting 2K20 after the release of 2K22, I think it's going to be. So yeah, 2K19 is going to be the main servers that they hold up until 2K22 drops. So I expected that there to be at least a couple more people coming in. And considering how many people we've gotten in already, I think we're going to see even more new faces coming in.
Yeah, and the bright side of it is that we don't have to work with so many halts like we did this season.
You think?
If we have rookies instead of halts, it's better. We can have halts all together just to push rookies to have first feuds and whatnot. But if we have fresh blood, it's going to be more competitive than just I'm gonna fight Jamie's 6th halt in a year, or I don't know, Parker, new lucha guy, or I don't know.
Why?
So yeah, welcome to change.
I got a quick, not a segue, but I don't think there's been other than Jamie, because that's been the case since fucking the 1900s. But I'm talking about in general. This hasn't been. The pay-per-views that are booked, that's not alts. That's actually mains. You know why am I defending it? But yeah, that's mains. So you think it was
not necessarily?
Really?
Not necessarily. Not the last couple of months. Look at it. Jake had 3 alts. Well, 1 main and 2 alts. I had 1 main, and people are gonna say it's another main, but I consider it 2 alts. Jamie has fucking 60 alts.
Yes.
B17 has 60 alts.
But the thing is,
everybody has alts.
There's a roster though. It's like I think I don't think the problem is that the problem might just be that a lot of the alts are like better than some of the mains. So
yeah.
because that's a thing that I was actually trying to figure out what to do for 16.
I completely agree. I'm way better with Isu than I was with Russ Cole at that point, and you told me that. That's why I had 2 spots on the pay-per-view. Other than that, I wouldn't have had it. But I prefer for young people that are just there for a year, not even a year, still rookies, to just stay with one character and not, create a bunch of other ones just to fulfill the roster. Now that we have young guys, maybe we can have more eyes on the product, not eyes on the public opinion, but more eyes like new rookies that want to join, because they see there's new rookies and whatnot. So let's see. And I'm happy also we have new rookies on the female part.
Yeah,
so because it's not a crowded roster. It's mainly alts except for Flojo. But
well,
yeah,
now it's now.
I mean, and Ashley Moore as well.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. The should I say the best character right now in OCW?
Oh, I fucking love Ashley Moore.
Yeah.
That fuck. Oh my god.
I can agree with you on that one. One of the top characters right now.
Great fucking here, and it's very simple. It's basically talk shit about everybody else and be a champion. So it's not rocket surgery basically, which is something that because what I've been doing now is I do orientation with all the rookies. Makes me feel special. For most of them, I didn't do Colin because he's fucking a different time zone. We never linked up, but for the most part, I basically sat down with every young blood and explained to them most of the stuff. I was like, hey, don't be a stooge, because you motherfuckers love chit chat amongst each other. It's like, don't stooge, don't let your ass get licked or kissed. Don't worry about big banter and don't fuck with big banter because it's kind of pointless stuff here. You gotta earn it, Hoot, which is a big proponent that people like, oh well, why it's just a fucking game. That's fair, but it's also a hobby that a lot of people take seriously. So the problem is it makes no sense to have someone come in and be like, hey, top guy, and then then they fuck off like a week later or whatever, and they leave whoever they're dealing with in the fucking their dick in the dirt, which is stupid. I don't want to sloppy shoppy for the most part. So.
Yeah, but it's a game for people outside of the Fed. They see it as a game, but when you join the Fed, you're not joining just to play games. You want to be a part of something. You want to be a part of storylines. You want to be a part of something maybe you can do in real life. That's our little niche. That's our little
strange
federation.
Niche. It's a fucking weird fucking niche.
Fucking weird with duct tape and whatnot. But the thing is, I don't play this game to play this game, because even though 2K19 hold his own comparing to 2K20, it's not fun to play. Not really, except for a couple of people. But you play it because you have to play it to enhance the storyline or whatnot. So if you come in this place just to play the game and not having words and everything, you are not sparing your time wisely, I think.
It's a fair point.
That's my point.
No, it's actually a really fucking good point. I don't know.
Especially
it's just
considering that you have to be multifaceted to even be here in the first place. You can't just be a god at one particular thing in this community. If you want to expect to be at the top of the card all the time, you can't just be a god on the sticks and never talk. You can't just be like an amazing RPer and then just completely wet the bed on every match.
We had plenty of people like that. I don't want to name drop people, but we know who they are.
You don't want to shoot?
No, I don't want to shoot because I'm that guy.
Good for you. Good for you. That's
right. I could have easily named names, but we're not here to drag people down.
I don't want to name people because I'm talking about the product as a whole.
That's such a different change of pace. Oh my god, I love the new generation. Not really, but I don't love anybody. So yeah, but no, I prefer my only thing is my main hang up is I would prefer if this was more AEW-ish in the sense where people try to help each other as opposed to WWE shit.
Oh my god, just touch a mark of AEW.
Fuck you, it's the truth.
Oh my god.
And you know what? But you know what? There's never any AEW leaks. You know why? You know why, you French fuck? Because in AEW they like each other and they don't want to spoil each other. But here, there's leaks.
Oh my
There's
God.
leaks all the time. Why? Because you motherfuckers always against me. I hate you. I hate all of you.
Oh, I
God
love
damn it.
everything that AEW puts out, even though it's dog shit.
If that's supposed to be
That's how you
that's
sound
not
like.
that's not how I sound like at all. If you would have added a motherfucking maybe put some bass in your voice, it would have been an accurate depiction. But it's not because you a high voice, high pitched son of a bitch. Anyway, the point I'm saying is, before you interrupted me with your fucking foolishness and fuckery, how dare you disrespect me? I own this place,
Oh my
motherfucker.
God.
Not my champion. So my point, my point is yeah, like I would prefer. Well, for the most part, this roster locker is more supportive than the old days. Far more in a way. I used to be upset, like, oh, why don't you just, like, there's certain people back in the day, like, oh, you always like, oh, you always have a negative opinion. Why don't you help somebody? Why don't you help somebody? I'm not here to help anybody. Well, fuck you then. Like, get out my face. But it's better now than it's been. And the fact that we had, what is it gonna be? I think it's 5 or 6 rookie debuts, and there's really no glaring issues at all. That's actually a first. Like, these people aren't having.
Yeah, that surprised me.
Yeah, they're not having FPR tests. They're just coming in raw, and they're competing. And some might be a little. How dare you? Some might be a little tepid, which I don't. I rather someone be tepid and learn to be aggressive. Stop shifting, or as opposed to being aggressive and then having to learn how to not be. Doc Green. I gave Doc Green his first test. I was like, yo, relax. Okay, you're not. Please relax. I don't even remember if I tapped him out or not, but he was fucking crazy. He was like wild, and then now he's fucking dope. I mean, he was dope after his test anyway. He picked it up, but like I said, I prefer to be. Or maybe was it? I think it was Doc. I don't know. I always confuse these motherfuckers because they're the same. Not really, but that's rude. Anyway, so yeah, man, I'm impressed, and I'm kind of hoping. What happened? Go ahead.
Look at us at the debut. My debut.
Oh, you were
And
horrible.
My first year, I was
oh
awful.
my god,
I was fucking awful.
Yo,
I had no
entire year,
personality.
Entire
I was
year. An
Yeah,
entire year you were fucking whack.
Hey, don't go too far. I wasn't whack because I was champion in my first year.
Were you what tag?
Remember that?
Was it tag?
Yeah.
Well,
6 months in, I was tag champion.
You could.
Like that.
It's funny because I tell. Go ahead, Elliot.
And,
I was gonna say that can go for so many different people in OCW. Just people like having entirely dog shit first years and then they turn it around.
No, but I was real dog shit.
Careers.
I
was
dog shit. You're still dog shit. That's the point.
No, he's right. He's right, Elliot. You are pretty dog shit.
That is the point. It takes longer for some people.
1 year and a half in my career, I was moonwalking on people. And And the problem is when I watch matches back in the day, when you brag on Discord and you're being a douchebag, because I love being a douchebag on Discord.
It's fun.
You're like, oh, what did you do in your career? I beat this guy. The problem is when you rewatch the match, I was moonwalking like, oh shit! Like, no, don't watch that match. Don't watch it. I beat him, but don't watch it, please. And that's a lot of my most of my first matches are like that. So I'm not proud of my first year, but it's an example on how you can get it done if you're bad at FPR or RPs or style of play or I don't know.
All
you
the
can
stuff,
always
all the
go
things. Yo,
or
Rex,
just bad in general, like myself.
Rex was fucking. Oh my god, Rex was a jobber, and then Rex was terrible. Actually, let me see if I'm probably incorrect, but whatever. I think Rex's first year he was dog shit. His second year he got better, but only because his entire moveset was converted to duck unders. And then I don't know if it was me. I'm gonna say it was me because I want to take credit for everything. I made fun of him so much, like a lot. Like, oh, duck under. And I think other people wound up doing it. So then he got rid of that, and he was a little bit trash again for a little bit. He got dog walked a bunch. And then the thing happened with B17.
He lost money in the bank.
Yeah, the future investment, sir. The B17 thing happened the first time we got fucking smoked, and we made fun of him. And then he just got better, and now he's just who he is, and it's kind of nice to see. But you said the 6 months, and that's important because I also told all the rookies in orientation, like, don't expect a title shot no time soon, motherfucker. So I guess 6 months is a fair assessment. But even though opportunities are provided, it's just that the thing is, I don't feel that people coming in should be like, oh, I want to be I get like, oh, I won't be a champion, but you should probably want to to be accepted and indulged by your peers for being someone of worth as opposed to a champion. Because if you win and all your matches are fucking dog shit or shady or on that gray hair line, and people are like, I don't want to work with him, which some of you motherfuckers do sometimes. Hey Jay, can you do me a solid? I don't want to work with. Fine. It doesn't happen often, but you know, it's happened more than once.
The thing is, it took time for me to. I think it was the midway point when CQC was on a roll. We were defending the championships time and time again, and we thought to ourselves, it's not important to be a champion. It's glorifying, if you will. But if you don't help the product look good by feuds, by how your match is going on and everything. And even now, I won the World Championship at Summerside. It was a great moment for me with the call with Young commentary and everybody in the VP, because it's my first one. But if I can't help the scene, the Riot scene, or just the product as a whole, I might just drop tomorrow the championship, because it doesn't serve its purpose.
That's
it shouldn't be putting me over. It should be putting the whole Dominion thing and the whole storyline behind it over, not me.
I mean, sure, that's a great attitude to have, and I appreciate that attitude. But don't be like, oh, just drop it tomorrow. You don't get to drop shit, motherfucker. If I want you,
I ain't dropping shit because nobody can beat me. But
that's literally not the case. that last week proved that is absolutely not the case.
That was Rush Cohle, not Rust Cohle.
You can't use that stupid spelling error. Man, fuck you. Hey. Elliot, your thoughts? Okay, back to the action.
Oh, that just caught me out. That just caught me out of the blue. I was just about to say, like, I was still kind of thinking about, like, my debut, for example. I don't think anyone in recent memories had a worse debut than I did.
Oh, that was ambition, right?
Coming in.
You ruined the ambition. By the way,
I hadn't really played anything online since 2K15. First match, I'm against Jet Draven. You guys ruined ambition. Dan came in as he usually does, piss and vinegar, but Pew rather. Oh, blah blah blah. We're gonna do this for the rookies, and we're gonna help getting them over, and da 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 da. I was like, just do 6 shows. No, I was like, just do 3 shows. I'll do 6. I was like, whatever it was, and then the first show went okay. Then you guys were on the second show, and because the thing is, basically, Dupree and Pew would watch all the matches beforehand and whatever. Because what happened is everybody would send in matches, and then they would just put in the best, the best 3 or whatever for that particular show. And boy, oh boy, that second show, that was like the best they had for that show. Oh my god, was it really that bad?
Yes, it was. That match was awful, son. And then me and Jake were on commentary, right? We called you Indie Ninja. That's what it was. I remember that. Yeah. Wow, man, that was that was for episode 1, and then I don't think episode 2 never aired. I think you were on episode. There was 3 episodes of Ambition, as far as I'm aware. I believe we made it to 3.
That's what I'm saying. Like that second block of tapings never aired.
No.
But the first one at the match of the year candidate.
Was it the first one that had? Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, the first one was that, and also that it served its purpose because it got Ashley over, and it got the twins over at the time. Yeah. But shit, after that it was all downhill. Oh my god, that was that debut. Oof. With the fuck, I'm sorry. I'm not even trying to make fun. I'm not even trying to make fun of you for the sake of the fucking podcast. But that shit was rough. Oh my god. But to your credit, you stuck with it.
I had no idea what I was getting into. Like, if I would have let that like,
deter you,
determine what I thought the OCW was gonna be like, I probably would have left.
Well, the good thing about you is, the good thing about you is, since you're an army dude, like you're not a fucking bitch coward. So I appreciate that. I can give you criticism and you won't take it to the butt. I could fucking bust your balls and you'll bust them back, or you'll take it in stride. It's a commodity that a lot of people don't have here, and it kind of annoys me because I like to talk shit. even though I don't mean half the shit I say. Sometimes I do, but you can tell when I mean something when I don't. For the most part, I don't really mean anything. Because
not always.
You sure?
I don't see how people get easily.
What?
I don't see how people get easily triggered.
You're just
here.
you always
People
say-
just talk shit to each other back and forth. We should be used to it at this point.
Nah, some
You know?
motherfuckers ain't, because they're not good at that kind of shit. But it is what it is, man. You know, some people are fucking just emotional. but
Oh,
such
sometimes
is
I
life.
need to go to my PMs to say to people, hey, I'm just kidding. You know
I
I'm just kidding, right?
I never do that shit.
Now, I do that shit because sometimes I'm rough on people. Sometimes I'm legit
never.
rough on people, but that's all not even character. That's just me.
I'll
being
put them in the
douche.
chat and go
I'm
2007.
I'm laughing like hell behind the scene because people are just like getting their fifis.
I'll put them.
No.
I'll pull them inside the chat and go 2007. But then again, I'm the same person that made somebody leave their own house, and I'm also the same person. And never mind, I'm not gonna go into dirt. But yeah, like I don't know. I guess I have that thing where I just don't give a fuck and I make people angry. That's one of my gifts, especially my demeanor. But it's not about me right now. It's a Patreon podcast. So in the guise of rookies and in the guise of like, you know, you guys coming on the up, as we already mentioned, Russ was, oh my god, dude. Thank God people didn't get their way, because we wouldn't have this conversation now, because you'd be fucked off somewhere. But yeah, like this place is very strange, and I will be honest with you. I will be honest with you when I say that I don't do this thing really for me at all. Like I don't get a lot out of it, if I'm honest with you. Like I do it for everybody else who sends me messages like, "Oh man, thanks. Shit is tough right now. It just stinks, and this is a good outlet." I'm like, I bet. That's pretty much the only reason. Oh, that and Jake. Thank God for Jake. Jake, Kent, and Nate make my life significantly easier. As I said before, one of the things that I enjoy the most, and that's for 100% realsies, is sitting there and doing commentary with fucking Jake. Legitimately is one of my favorite fucking things, and I will never get rid of that for as long as ride that bitch till the wheels fall off, essentially, when it comes to that shit. And then
Jake Allen is a treasure.
Yeah, he's a fucking golden. I love that giant.
He's a piece of shit.
Weird shaped fuck. But yeah, like the amount of work that I fucking, this is basically my second job. If you'd like to support my job and be on a podcast similar to this, it's patreon.com/OCWFed. For as little as $1, for as little as $1, you can support OCWFed, and you can support me buying a Taco Bell Grande thing for about $5.
And don't you forget
what?
OCW t-shirts.
Oh yeah. That's EFED. What the fuck? Oh my god, I've been drinking.
Oh my god.
Is it
wrestling teams?
No, EWTs.
eWrestlingTees.com.
No, is it EW? It's
right?
EW. Hold up, I'm fucking this up. EWT. Shout out to fucking yeah. We're actually the #1 sellers there. I do believe they sold a metric fuck ton. Yeah, we are. We got put to the #1 spot. Yeah, motherfucker. But yeah,
OCWFed, pinnacle of EFEDs.
That's
if you don't support OCW, then fuck you.
Yeah, there you go.
And I didn't notice, but I have my OCWFed shirt on for this podcast.
It's a nice fucking shirt. Yeah, it's efedtees.com, and there's also EWTs, I believe.com as well. So if I didn't want to fuck that up. So shout out to Mike, Miguelito, and the whole crew over there. They good people. Chit chat with them. Anytime he has like a correlated question, he comes to me. I'm like, I don't know about call, but try this. They like it, and then they all start, attacking him like piranhas. Like, oh, that was smart. I was like, yeah, fucking teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Like, narcissism stuff. But enough about that bullshit. So we find ourselves at the end of season 15, coming close to it, using 2K19, which is essentially, this is going to be the third year we're using the same fucking engine. And you can tell because all the matches are now becoming like 12 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, because everyone's like, yeah, I know the ins and outs of it, which is kind of cool. I think that's the reason that most of the matches have been super consistent, because of the fact everybody is so accustomed to the engine in the game and whatever happens with it.
Yeah.
I never really thought about it that way, but that actually makes sense. Considering that everyone's been on 2K19 for 3 years, everyone's used to the game at this point.
We're used to the game, and we're used to the users too, because a lot of people, especially on PS4, have been DMing for like 2 years, not 3. Not a lot on Xbox, but most people are dual consoles now, so that's not the problem. Everybody knows each other's playstyle. Everybody knows, if he's using this halt, I know what he's going to do. If he's using that or that type of match, I know what he's gonna do, and that makes it more compelling to watch. I think for the others, to see two people working their ass off together and knowing each other, so it makes more drama, even though not all the matches are dramatic. I've been enjoying shows way more the last couple of months than I've been my whole OCW career, because the production value, thanks to you, Jay,
Yay.
Jake, Nate, Kent, and everybody, but the match quality too. The match quality, Resolution was the fucking show. I wasn't there from day one, but that's the best show, e-show, whatever you want to call it, that I've ever seen. And I can tomorrow I can pull up Resolution and watch it entirely, day 1 and day 2, because that was the fucking
that's
in its entirety.
Like, to this day, I still go back and watch some Lucian matches because they're like that fucking good.
It is
like I don't even know if Jay, you seen it. Like, I dropped in the fucking rookie chat, hey, you want to see a good example of FPR? Go watch this match from Resolution.
No, the ISO and
good to watch, good for FPR.
Yeah.
Boom.
A lot of good fucking matches. A lot of good matches. That's like I said, that's the best Lucian we've ever had. So when people are like, oh, can't wait for next year, I'm like, I mean, cool, but it's not gonna top it. It's not, honestly. That was a perfect storm of all kinds of factors that just wound up working in our favor. So I appreciate everybody, who came and participated and wrote stuff and competed and didn't fucking every fucking, even matches that this would be okay. Oh wow. So everything was fucking good from top to bottom. So I was beyond elated. I was pleased with that, and I can't wait to see what happens next year. Is he gonna top it? Probably not, but be optimistic. I'm realist. That being said, my other conundrum is that, well, not conundrum, but season 15 has run smoothly, as has season 14 for the most part. The problem is, and this is the dumbest problem to have, I think it ran too smoothly, if I'm honest with you. In years past, both good and bad, there was an element of unpredictability, an element of chaos, and not chaos, but like just anything can happen. And I missed that, and I'm going to get that back, and we're going to see if it works out or not. I codenamed it, season 16, aka we're gonna fuck on you. I don't know what it is. Like, we was having this discussion and thing, like, season 15 was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it felt too safe.
Yeah, but what do you mean about an element of surprise? Because we had a lot of surprises.
No, there's not surprises is one thing, but the surprises didn't make fundamental shifts, is what I'm saying. Like, even though it was a nice surprise, something happened or a cool moment, those moments didn't have any bearing on the linearity, whatever the word I'm trying to get is, on the actual arc of season 15. Like, the best example I can put is that when you're a TV show hitting its stride. So like, you're just kind of, you're there, but you're not going up or down. You're just kind of there. So I kind of need us to either maybe go down a little bit, then go back up higher. Like, I need the needle to move or something like that. I need I need to fuck on people. I played it safe because I want to be nice to everybody and I don't want to rock the boat and whatever. But I think it's time to fuck on people. I think it's time to fuck on people because I want to see how people react. Because before, we used to do whatever the fuck we wanted to do. And it wasn't to fuck people over, but it was to just get something interesting and to build, stories. This is something that I forgot to tell rookies, but I kind of want to. Every match that you have in OCW, and this is actually good for people. Win or loss is a chance for character development of your character. Period. Anything, whether it's a win or a loss, you can use that to advance your character in any number of ways. It does not matter. That's what you should always be thinking about. Like, oh man, I lost. Okay, how can I use that loss to my advantage? How can I use that loss to increase the lore of my character? How can I how can I use that to advance my storyline, to advance my character, to advance my build? Good case in point. You guys may not remember it, but there was a time when Court back, when was it? Maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. It's been a while, but Court fucked himself repeatedly in tag matches.
By running to people.
Running into people. Yeah,
that was amazing.
And then you remember when he overcame that, and it was a nice feel good story.
Yeah.
There could be someone, if Court wasn't who he was, he'd be like, I'm gonna fucking take my ball and go home. Ugh. But nope, you keep at it, which is why I try to tell rookies. I always try to implore the importance that wins and losses don't matter. From my perspective, honestly, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. If you have a good match and you come up short, I'm usually in your corner. Like, oh man, underdog. Sometimes I want people to win. They don't win. It is what it is. You just gotta fucking suck it up and deal with it.
Stories into stories. Yeah.
As opposed to someone, as opposed to somebody who wins and it's like, okay, you won, but you fucking panicked. You panic finished it or you panic rushed or whatever. Cool. There you go, buddy. Yeah, you fucking won, right? Feel good about yourself? Yeah, you fucking schmuck. Thankfully, that doesn't happen really. And when it does, Cobra's there to fuck somebody up. So.
Yeah, it's the B17 syndrome. When you're talking about Court running into finishers, the elbow drop. Whenever he goes to the top rope, you don't know if he's gonna fall flat on his face, do some weird shit, or just hit the fucking elbow that he never hits. And once he hit the elbow, everybody is like, "Yay!"
Everyone goes crazy.
And and we need more of that. But I think
people's movesets are kind of safe too. Which is also something.
It makes your job much more easier to have a smooth season, would not? Because the thing is, when you have something that's not in the plans and fucks on you, it's not a good mindset to have over the product, because you're gonna be like, I'm not happy because I'm Jason Sensation, I'm never happy. Whether or not there's a good thing or a bad thing. I think having a smooth season is good for a product too, because you can feel it. You can feel that everybody is going well and everything is going smooth. So I don't know why this should be a negative point.
It's not necessarily negative. It just feels too safe, which is why I'm going to fuck on people in season 6.
We have unsafe matches.
No, I know we have unsafe matches.
I'm trying to figure out what you mean by.
Oh, you're gonna see what I'm talking about.
Don't trigger him, please. I know exactly what
you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Here, I'll give you a good example. Let's say Tony Two Touch, right? He's our gatekeeper. Well, he might be. Who the fuck knows? But he has a penchant for beating the fuck out of people. Or better fact, yeah, maybe I'll put Tony and KD together to fight a bunch of rookies, like 4 rookies at a time.
Oh god.
Maybe somebody is cleaning house and talking mad shit. Maybe somebody comes. Like me. Maybe somebody comes and beats up 3 rookies without changing color and has the audacity to talk shit in Discord. Maybe I put that guy against those same 3 rookies in a handicap match. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, but I'm going to the pay-per-view. Fuck you. Fuck on you. Do something.
And it's a title match.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far. Something like that. I'll probably, I don't see. I ain't gonna fuck that hard.
Season 16, every title match is a perfect circle.
No,
confirmed.
Season 16, prepare to bite the pillow. Going in dry. Wow, I can't say that shit.
That's something that's sure. I'm gonna continue to talk shit into Discord.
I'm just giving you some examples. Here's another example of something that I didn't like. People will go really hard on each other, right? And then there's no payoff. In the old days when people would like really do that shit, I just put them to fight each other. And they will be fucking gnawing at each other, and it goes one way. Either one way, you get a good match, or you get a really bad match, and then I talk shit about both of you people, and everybody gets upset. Like, I want some, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking for fucking people I'm looking for visceral reactions, for competition. I'm looking for solid matches, but I also want people not to be fucking, safe.
You did that my whole career. When I had my argument with Dan back in the day and everything, you told me, fuck you, you're gonna go against Dan's
example is season 14.
Trey? Oh, you're gonna go against Trey in a fucking street fight. Every time
you know what? Y'all hit each other. Y'all hit each other in the dick. So what are you talking about?
Jay, you've been trying to do that to me as well for the second half of this season.
You've always been doing that.
Like
I'll do it more.
Like I've been actively trying to goad people into matches, and sometimes it works. It worked with Nate Ortiz. It worked with Elliot Parker. I'm just waiting to see what goes for it next.
Oh word, fuck it. I'm gonna do more of that shit. Go ahead.
I'm just here to fight. I'm just here to fight, boss.
That's a good. Oh, look at that. That's a good thing to have
every week. Every week.
God. Enough with this. Enough with this. I want to fight every week. I'm Trey Golden. I want to fight every week. There's too many fucking people to fight every week.
Yeah.
Oh, we should do another show. You should fuck off. We're not doing another show. We're doing one show a week. We're gonna put 5 to 6 matches, maybe 7, depending. And it is what it is. It gives people time to rest. And if you got shit, you can write. That's the other thing. It's so many people don't understand how difficult this shit is. I don't think people get it, to have this much longevity on such a small, big scale. Because I know there's other places that just do Discord stuff, and that's cool. Whatever. There's some places that kind of do what we do, but they do it poorly. If honestly, I don't know, man. I just think that
shout out to the bookers too.
The way we do
they
things.
A tremendous job with the whole thing. Whereas Jay,
indeed,
thank God.
Really, they put matches based on what they see on Discord, but what they see in the match on
shows, on Discord, RPs, yeah.
Pinpoint every time. When they booked the Uncrown against CQC lately, but the other way around, Dominion against Doc.
That was the nice.
I was like, how dare you to Jake backstage. I was like, you didn't.
That was a good idea, and I didn't even realize it until I did the commentary for that match.
Yeah, and you did a horrible job. Never again should you be so scared. Never again should you be so scared. Number one, number two.
It was a combination of first time jitters, and plus it was like 10:30 at night when we did it, so my grandmother was asleep on the floor above me.
Oh,
I'm trying to keep quiet.
Sure. That being said, yeah, but when I do my things, I'm very not super duper loud, unless I was like, actually, no, I am loud. But no, my other thing is that when you told here's I'm not gonna say shoot because I'm not a fucking wrestler, but here's something that we found out that was funny. Elliot doesn't have a computer. So he thought he could do commentary on his phone, which he did, but it was a ball ache for Jake. And Jake, being a professional, didn't complain. Elliot's response, "Oh, I didn't know I needed a computer. Fuck you. What are you talking about?"
I literally did not know that the software that y'all usually use to record was PC exclusive.
Don't defend yourself.
I didn't know.
Because
on me.
Once he typed that, I literally I put on the voice thing, and I just looked at him. I stared at him like, "The fuck you talking about? What do you mean? Like what? That doesn't make any sense." And we both just kind of laughed at it, and he did. That's when I kind of said, you know what? I'll just do the commentary with you because we were doing end games anyway. But I was like, look, if it's gonna be a pain for people, just hit me up. I'm available. I'm usually working on a show on Wednesday anyway, so fuck it. Matches not an hour long because you guys are not animals. Even the Lucha Fuck Party was only like 35 minutes, and it kind of went by really quick because of because of the match. That was a fun match to watch.
That was my favorite tag match of the season. Like I said on the show.
Yeah, it made me so sad that fucking Court went Court was MVP in that match. And got fucked over, and then fucking Rude. Oh my god!
It made me.
They can't.
Sad.
They can't
because
win.
They couldn't catch a break.
They couldn't catch a break. They couldn't catch a break, and then Lucha Country went heel at the very end.
Yeah. Court did a Court thing, like you said.
Oh
Court
my god!
had to do a Court thing, and I was like, oh my! I wanted to kill him and to laugh.
Oh my god! Like, what do you? That's.
I will always remember the
running
Shepherd during the video promo that Shepherd did, or RIP Court Martial.
Oh yeah,
all his deeds and all this. Oh, that's the funniest video. I need to pull it right now.
Not right now,
oh my
but
God.
after the yeah, I'm thinking about it. Like it has him in black and white with a little tombstone here. Let's Court. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That was a great fucking video.
That was the funniest shit ever.
It got a lot of views too. Shout out for that. But yeah, man.
To see what Lucha Country does in season 16.
It's gonna be.
I want to see if they can. I want to see if they can break CQC's record.
Ain't gonna happen, but you can pray for that.
I mean, the way things are in the old country, once they get if they by any chance get close to the record, somebody will show up to fucking fuck on them. just for the sake of fucking on him, which is the way it's supposed to be.
Bring back CQC.
Imagine CQC comes back just to be like, nah, B.
Yeah, I told Brian. I told him, even though it's not in the plans for the near future, on the future, if you go near my record and Jake's record, you can bet your ass I'm coming for you. Nah, fam, you're not coming near it. Nah,
you could be in the middle of a blood feud with Jake.
Like
even
now,
if I have to drag his ass to a ring, even if I have to drag his bloody ass to a ring, I will do it.
Watch you get CQC 2000. Just be like, it'll be like fucking, it'll be like Tony in French.
Oh no!
And they'll come up short.
I ain't coming up short when it matters.
Oh my god!
Just so you know.
I mean, you say that, but Thomas Archer. Anyway,
I proved it. Hey, I proved it time and time again.
Or relax yourself.
On pay-per-views.
On pay.
Hey, on pay-per-views.
Oh my god.
Online.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Don't laugh at me like.
I love how
that was rush goal.
I like how you're so fucking confident in yourself. You were mad close to getting fucking fired. It was the best part. You know what? That doesn't even matter because B17 was actually fucking banned for like months, and now he's the CCW champion. So go. That's another reason why I think
that's a comeback story, right?
That's why. And he also used to play like shit too. Now he's a great champion. He just looks like a fucking sex pest, but that's about it. You know, it's this is me tooting my own fucking horn when people have the fucking audacity to say shit about me. Is that like I don't need to like somebody. That's not to say I don't like B17, Jesus Christ. But sorry, Adam, it came out wrong. But fuck him, I hate him. I hope he gets caught in the sandstorm. No, but the point I'm making is that I am the fairest person on this fucking on this place, and I don't think people appreciate that shit. Like, oh, favoritism, all this, oh, whatever. Nope, I'm the
everyone
one
equally shitty.
Yeah, thank you. I'm glad you said it. I'm the one that legitimately, whenever I'm in booking, like we try to hash stuff out. I'm the only one who always speaks on everybody else's behalf. I'm like, all right, well, what about this guy? He's being a blah blah. I'm like, all right, well, but what about? Like it's just a thing that I do. I can't help myself. Like if someone's not there to defend themselves, I gotta like sit there and be like, but hey, I'm devil's advocate, guys. So I think that's what helps me always try to be as impartial, or at least try to justify the things that I do. And the idea is I try to be as fair as possible. Sometimes you can't be, but I try to be as fair as possible. And I think I've come close to doing it because, like I said, that has helped make the last 2 seasons smooth as.
But you're way nicer than people think.
I mean,
when I first came in, I saw you in the Discord chat. I was just watching, not talking and everything. And I saw you were like, fuck off to everybody. And I was like, well, if I have a question, I'm never going to get to jail. That's for sure.
I will never.
But you're way nice. Like for a year. I didn't talk to you for a year.
Yeah,
just
that's
to say,
happened.
I'm a bit late, maybe one time or something like that, but never. I always went to RV or Cass or everybody or Kent. And the thing is, when I start talking to you after a year, when I started talking shit to everybody too, I said, well, he's the nicest motherfucker in town. Like, you always got your fuck off or I hate you, but that means I love you in your language.
Kind of.
And you're helping every way you can with everybody. You're trying to fuck on us sometimes, but that's your role. But nah, don't be hard on yourself. You're a nice guy. Maybe the nicest guy in the Fed.
You know what's funny? Not nice
in your own special way.
You know what's funny though? Like, oh, so if he's not actually nice to me, then that motherfucker hates me. He's really polite to me. He's really nice. Oh man. Like everybody I like, hey, fuck face, what's going on, dick bag? But if it's somebody like, hey, how are you, sir? Everything well? Great. How's your family? Okay, cool. All right. Yeah,
he's trying to fuck on me.
He fucking hates me. Nah, I don't. I don't like a lot of motherfuckers, but it is what it is, man. You just got to do. You just got to make. You know what? I think it has to do with the way my cadence is, because I just kind of talk out of pocket because I'm from New York, so I just like, shut up, dummy. And people get real mad when you say it like that. It's just like I'm trying to make a point. Like, yeah, shut up. Shut up, you fucking klutz.
No, but the thing is,
Kitty.
I recognize real. The thing is, I know that you were here from the start. Like, you saved my career. Even though I don't give you all the props, because
I ain't looking for no props. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you're looking for props because you brought that up more than one time. But
I brought it up because it's always funny because remember I have dementia, so I always hang on to old things. So I can't remember what you did before, but I remember that. Hey, remember that time I saved Russ' career? I remember that. I'm bringing it up to him again. Hey, Nate, remember when me and you and Leon fought? Did I win? I thought I did, right? Yeah. Hey, RD, remember when you had theme music?
My career wasn't born yet, and you saved it.
RD, do you remember when you had that theme music that Smythe made? I remember that song too. Hey, Jake, do you remember Devil's Night? The one we first did commentary? That was hilarious. Hey, this is what the fuck you want? Motherfuckers making old jokes and shit. Like, fuck y'all. Try to do what I do. See what happens. I started OCW when I was 24 fucking years old and I had a full head of hair.
Hey, I wouldn't be able to do what you do. And I told you that already.
Now, I'm not looking for no glad handle shit, but you know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, you get the patience, and that's not a part to.
I don't even know if I have
rub you the right way. No.
It don't do shit. I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers can't kiss my ass. I ain't gotta ask to kiss. Actually, I do a fat ass. Pause.
Trust me, Jay. You got plenty of patience dealing with all these people for 15
to be fair though,
years.
Yeah, to be fair though, like most of the roster now is pretty normal and chill. I mean, there's a few fucking weirdos, but like it's pretty good. I don't have people telling me like could you imagine Nick telling me like, Blacksmith threw me off the cell and he wasn't supposed to do that. Like I demand you strike that match or I'm walking out. I'm like, suck my dick, Salam. Get the fuck out of my face. Get out of here. You're banned. Like we don't have that. Like everybody's cool for the most part. Like if someone's like, hey, this is my idea. All right, hey, we can't do that right now. So all right, cool, no problem. We'll just fucking we'll reassess. Like I haven't had any diva moments in the last 2 years.
I can't think of. Yeah, I can't.
I think the closest diva moment. I think
really like one person that was like that since I've been here, and that'd be fucking Brave. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I think the only diva moment that I can remember at the most was the cast Moyle thing. I think that was the closest one where he was like, shut up. Trying to make shit
drama
sense.
Over cast Moyle?
No, it was not drama, but it was just the way it played out was a lot different than what was expected. Cause it doesn't matter now, but yeah. So I was under the impression that it wasn't gonna. I didn't think Rick was gonna get fucked. That was an example of chaos. I didn't expect Rick was gonna get fucked on like that. So I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, I guess it'll just be a one-time thing, and apparently it wasn't supposed to be. So then, it was like, oh, wow. I was like, well, you know what? Let's make this make sense, and we fixed it, and it wound up making sense, and we wound up having that build-up, and we wound up having that fucking great main event.
Yeah, that you were against
so the chamber match
that you were in.
Yeah,
you were in.
And you know what? Place. And you know what? I changed my mind, and I did what I always do. I watched both, and I said, okay, this is not terrible, so let's go. And it was a good closing. It had a good visual, and it worked out in the end. That's the point. The point is you can see things, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but you have to be willing to look and try to assess the situation without fucking going into your fifis every fucking time.
But I have to say something from the backstage where we were shooting the match. We all burst out laughing because it was the 6th or 7th try, maybe, or 8th try. We tried it so long. I split and everything, and we said, "Oh, nobody's going to tell Jay about that." Nobody is going to say, "Oh, I was right. Oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do this." It turned out pretty well, but we kept it secret for a long time.
Yeah, you just gotta cause see that's another thing that we do. I shouldn't say we do. And thing is, we try to keep things simple because we know the game can be a ball ache to fight with, and the last thing we want to do is put people in a position where they have to fight with this game for you go in thinking you're gonna spend maybe 10-15 minutes trying to get stuff going when you want to spend like fucking 3 hours. You're like, what the fuck? And you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. So we try to avoid that. But in doing so, back to my original point, I feel that sometimes things might get last. Like a good example of chaos is, Cast Moyle, the Lucha Fuck Party, the Chamber, shit like that. Shit that you don't expect to be one way, and then it does something else. Shit like that. It's like this weird balancing act. I don't know. It's OCW or even Fed stuff in general is really fucking strange to deal with so many different people and personalities and not be a strenuous ball ache. Thank God. I have to say it again. Thank fucking God. Because I could not handle somebody coming to me and complaining about the most mundane fucking thing. I'm not equipped to handle that kind of shit. Like if someone says, hey, my RP should have been on page 2 and I will tell you to suck my dick. Like, I don't care. No. Fuck you. Like, no. And give me a good complaint, not a complaint about placement. I don't need that.
Don't place on your heel when you're already your heel.
Nobody. That's the thing. Like, I don't have that issue, and we don't have that issue. For the most part, everybody's pretty fucking cool, and I appreciate that greatly. But that still doesn't mean that for season 16 we're not gonna fuck on you. There's a bunch of, oh my god, Magnificent 7 match, the fucking 3x9 match.
The what?
3x9, baby. 3x9.
The
Yep.
Sir.
Yep. And Magnificent 7. You even know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just saying shit. And you're like, what is that? Exactly. But you can rest assured we're doing everything.
I don't even like the sound of that.
Which one? Magnificent 7 or 3x9?
The 3x9 match.
No, it's not even a match. It's a group of matches.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
What we got? Round robin?
I don't know, dude. Half the time I make these ideas, I don't flesh them out completely. I just say that's a good idea. Let's put fire on it. This was Jake's idea. That's his idea. Three teams. Hold on, Russ. 3 teams of 3. No, it's nine teams of 3 fight each other, and whoever the fuck wins after they win, that team has to fight each other. And I don't know what they get when the last person's standing. Maybe broken friendships, but fuck it, something gonna happen. I don't know. I was just thinking. And then Magnificent 7 is a secret because we're gonna see if it actually works. If it actually works out, if it does, it'll be cool. We got a lot of shit planned for 16. Much should have just made some people and staff. Sure, what's up?
Yeah. A couple of years ago, you did like a sort of G1 climax with all the guys, and it didn't go very well. I rewatched it like a couple of weeks ago, and it was a train wreck for the most part.
Yeah, it was.
But now that things are going smoothly with people you can trust, I don't say you couldn't trust people back in the day, but it was close to fuck. So now that everything going smooth and everything, and you have trust in most other people because you know they can work it out, would you be willing or able to put a tournament like that again without being in the fear of everybody fucking it up?
It would be possible, but the only you mean which one do you mean? Do you mean the Hardcore Classic or the S Cup? Because we had
the S Cup.
Because we also had the Hardcore Classic, which is basically similar but different. The S Cup. The problem with the S Cup is the S Cup was, I think, 40 matches. Yeah. That was the problem with it. G1 is G1 that many matches? No, right?
The G1 has more matches than that.
Yeah. See, the problem with that is eventually it's not fun to keep track of, and logistically it is a pain in the ass for me to keep track of and then post and whatever. That becomes something that basically takes up like oh, this is a boring period, so let's do that then. But the problem is there's so many matches. Like, I would be open to that if the idea was streamlined, as opposed to someone pitching the idea because they just wanted a fucking, a goodie bag, So that was the problem, because essentially the people who won, Drago was one of them because he's the best player, and the other person was fucking cheater. But so that's the issue. And then the thing is, once, with the way the game is, unless there's a bunch of surprises, then it basically halfway through you already know who's gonna win. So that just takes the steam out of it. That's the problem. If there's a way to do that, but to streamline it to make less matches, to make more compelling matches, then it would be something I could be interested in. But to fucking do 40 matches, and then remember, we can't just do the PS4 division. You gotta do Xbox division. You gotta feel people, so it's like that's in itself. So I think it even makes double the amount. I think it winds up being 80 matches or some shit like that. I think that's what it was, because Xbox had their block, and then Turmoil had its block, and it's like, that's the problem with that. And then where do you do that? I'm not trying to boo-boo your idea, but these are the things that go into you know, stuff like this. Like when people say, oh, let's do this fucking cool idea. Cool. How you gonna do it?
Yeah, then that's the thing. The whole purpose of it is just to have something different than just pay-per-views, weekly, and everything.
When
have
do you run
1 month, you know, 1 month at the end of the season, or I don't know, between Resolution and SummerSlam.
The only time that would have made sense to do it would actually be during the downtime, but we're done now, so we're not doing that.
Yeah, not this season, but
like during a break or whatever. But then again, even still, like if there's a way to do it where it's streamlined and there's nowhere near as many matches, then it's something to do. But it's like if it's not, it's like baby, it's too much.
That's what I was thinking, that we could just do it with like a smaller group.
Like I don't know,
something the size of G1. Like how many people are in every block? Well, there's like 10 people in each block, right? Yeah. So it's like.
So we would need like.
Of course, it's gonna be a metric fuck ton of matches if we're gonna have 10 people on Xbox and then 10 people on PlayStation.
It would need to either be like 4 or 6 maybe, and even then.
I was just thinking 5.
But isn't that does it have to be even or odd numbers? Does it matter?
I mean, for a round robin, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
It's
6
just
on
like
each side is good because you have 3 matches. Let's imagine in one chosen day one, you have 3 matches on Turmoil.
Try to do the breakdown, then you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I know. I thought about it already, and I said, oh wow, it's a pain. Yes, just to organize it, because the best way to do it would be to watch every matches, and then put the matches you think should be on day 1, then day 2, so you can build up the tension, the suspense to culminate in the last day.
You just made my job exponentially more difficult. You see what I'm saying? Like
I know.
Yeah, it's not, you know, that's the part that sucks. Like this stuff is not super. Like if it was like if we didn't do shows off, I'm trying to figure out when the fuck did we do that thing in the first place, and why the fuck did I agree with to begin with? That was so stupid of me.
You had no idea. That was the first time.
That era was a participation era when fucking shows were massive just for the sake of being massive, and that was a fucking drain on my soul. Like that, I was like, we had a lot of people back then, but I was also kind of checked out because I was like, as long as stuff is running, I'm okay with it. Whatever, I'm gonna play World of Warcraft because it's just too much. It's too much. This one, I'm actually invested in the people, and the pay-per-views have always, you know, even our bad pay-per-views are still really good. So that's the thing. You know, it's when you have a bad all-around pay-per-view, you're like, fuck. Like when you have, oh, hey, the one match is good, but the rest of the show sucks. Like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, but I don't think we're capable of playing that show now.
Yeah, no, I don't think there was a single pay-per-view this season that was like just utter dog shit.
Consequence wasn't great, wasn't better than Lucian, but it wasn't terrible. Like Consequence, the last few matches for sure saved Consequence immensely. That's for start. The last few matches were fucking amazing. Whoa, what the fuck is happening? Stop fighting your microphone. You'll be alright.
Yeah, that's the WWE way. The whole pay-per-view sucked, but the main event saved it all. And then you remember the pay-per-view to be good, even though it was dog shit.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing that that probably should have been the theme of the show. Pay-per-view review.
Plus we were just coming off the heels of Resolution 14, which you yourself said was the best show that we ever put on.
Yeah, but remember, Summerside.
It's gonna be hard to.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard to follow.
Summerside wasn't better than Lucian, but it was really good.
Yeah,
Summerside wasn't better than Lucian, but it was better than not Turmoil. It was better than Consequence, and probably better. Like I'm curious to see what would be our top 5 pay-per-views for season 15. That would be something that people can fucking do.
How many pay-per-views do we had say season 15?
I lost 2 subscribers on OCW on YouTube, but we gained fucking 2 dots that are commenting, "Hey guys, hi boys, nice, whatever." No, fuck your stupid site, fuck your fake porn, and die. You fake digital Russian Chinese dot fucking bitch. Go away from my face. I hate you.
I'm pretty sure Gooch clicked on that one.
Probably. Ooh, oh no! It went from a ooh to a ooh. Sad oohs increase.
Gooch, if you're listening to this, go to horny jail.
Gooch is always in horny jail. Oh, I just picture like I want Count Horny to be in season season 16 badly.
Oh yeah.
Not only do I want Cohle to be 16,
Please no.
I want him to be like half retribution because fuck it, why not? I want him to take KD's fucking Bane mask and be like, you thought about horny. I was born in horny, bred by horny. I didn't see my first titty until it was daytime, and then I sucked it. I don't fucking know. I'm waiting for
Cohle,
Cohle.
OCW champion in 2021. You heard it first.
Imagine that shit. I want Cohle so badly. Oh my
I
god.
walk out of the company if it happens.
That'd be the best. Kids, what
Count
the fuck?
Horny as world champion.
Count Horny laying people the fuck out. Oh my god, I'm here for it.
Imagine worst. Parker as the world champion.
Elliot.
2021.
No, he's Elliot. Never fucking. There's only one Parker, and that's fucking Steven Parker.
Sorry, Elliot.
That's why I always call him Elliot. Because I'm tired of this shit. You motherfucker need to respect the law. Fuck out of my face. Fuck out of my
face. I can't help. I can't help my name.
Just call you Elliot. Elliot with one T. You lucky I put the one T now. Before I was doing two T's, and I didn't give a fuck. You earned enough respect.
Change his name to the Elliot Experience. Or something like that.
He earned enough respect to get the one T back. Or the one T taken out.
The Dark Ninja.
Oh my god. Indie Ninja. Oh my god. Please don't remind me of that. Oh, this is such a bad pod. This is bad listening material. People are like, what the fuck am I listening to exactly? I don't know what you're listening to. This is just me drunk. Fuck you won't.
But before real, I want to point out something.
Point it out.
I trust Elliot a lot in the Discord, and even though I trust you a lot, I hope you have a decent or great match against Leon. I love Leon, but I hope you beat him, just because you need that win. And you need to continue on your role, and I love what you do RP wise and character wise, and I want to congratulate you on that. That was a serious note for once.
Did you congratulate him on a match he didn't win, or he might not win? I don't fucking know.
Because the work he's put in.
Oh, okay.
Because he was a loudmouth like 1 month ago till he lost his FI. So now he's cool, he's calm.
Yeah.
And I hope he builds on it. Like you said, Jay.
Yeah.
The little details in the match. The things you can pull over yourself after a difficult loss, like Rex did when he had the FI.
Yeah.
Now look at him. If Parker can have Elliot can have the same trajectory as Rex, nobody can be Rex. But if he can have the same impact now on, it will be a welcome addition. But you won't be LCW champion.
Fair. That's a good.
Never say never.
It's a good fuck. Wow, he just came up and said, "I'm better than you anyway." So before we leave, there's one thing I wanted to touch on. So I make fun of, I should say I say but I made fun of during the call review thread because I was like, most OCW looks like dog shit. So upon review, I think that might be factually inaccurate. For every KD, no offense, KD, and every who else is there's somebody else? KD, who was the other one? KD, who's the other one? Damn it, I had another person. I can't remember their name. Fuck. Oh, every KD and Salami, we got like everybody and Judge, and
oh my God.
And who the fuck else? Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull this thing up. I have some of the graphics.
Simpler put, who looks bad on the roster?
That's what I'm trying to do. I was just trying to point that out. But
because Cohle Ricketts ain't here anymore.
My point really was like, even though some of y'all look like shit, I'm not really concerned about that. I'm more concerned about move sets, and it's not like a glaring complaint, but it's something that I feel is all right. Here's an example. Part of the allure of Mugen and Rex is their move sets. If more people had that going for them, I think you would get better visceral reactions from viewing parties and the like. Matter of fact, and on that note, let me see. AC Cobra looks fine. Isu looks, fine. Asher, okay, fine. Aries, fucking Raven, Ashley Moore. Everybody like all right. No. I mean, I can't really complain about Cohle. He's supposed to look homeless. Austin Lee's fat. Court's fine. Elijah got redone. Fuck. My argument's not Flojo, of course not. Jerome's fat. Oh my God. Kareem. Fuck. I really think it's just like three people.
See?
I'll amend it. I'll amend it down to. I'll bring it down to 27%. That's the lowest you get.
You're trying to downgrade your own product and your own child.
It's not a product. I'm not downgrading shit. I'm thinking, I want a 5% at minimum ugly call rate, and I'll be satisfied. Because I saw something that I can't really talk about right now. That it'll be there's a special surprise at Endgames that y'all see what I'm talking about.
Oh my god.
There's a special surprise. There's a couple surprises, but God knows if we're gonna get any of them, because you know how that shit works. I have an extra week to work on stuff, so that's hopefully why it works out. I hope, but not usually, because the madness that is me is I think Jake understands the madness. I will give you, here's a quick example. Whenever I do, on Patreon chat, I'll be like, hey, what about this? What I show you guys is after like 20 other revisions that I don't show you guys. And then you know what winds up happening? I wind up throwing all that out anyway and not using anything. That is the madness inside my fucking head that I have to fight with all the time. The amount of shit that you guys don't see that I just delete is staggering. So I don't even know how to explain it. It's crazy. So there's some stuff planned for Endgames, and hopefully the one thing I know is definitely gonna be there. But the other stuff is still up in the air. It's gonna.
No spoilers.
No, I'm not spoiling shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, so when you see something like, oh, is that what he meant? It's like, I don't know, probably not. But now you don't know. But the one thing that's definitely planned is probably gonna get a pop. I ain't gonna tell you what happened is. There's nothing you're just gonna see. And be like, oh, like, yup. It's gonna be very. I don't know. I ain't gonna say shit because I ain't trying to spoil it. And I ain't gonna get me to drunk spoil shit. Fuck out of here. So yeah, my last point.
Games.
We wouldn't let it happen, boss man.
You're right.
We don't spoil around these parts.
I mean, you say that, but there's too many stoogery shit. That's another thing we need to fucking put an end to. I'm tired of motherfuckers talking. Stop talking to each other, goddamn. Do your mash the fuck up. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't talk to your fucking friends. Go ahead.
Is it in games or in games?
I will literally. It's not funny.
I'm sorry.
Like even the cat wasn't happy with that stupid ass comment. The cat was disgusted by you. End GAMES. Fuck you and fuck Spider. He always does this shit. He shows up, doesn't do anything, and annoys me. Fucking out of here. Oh my. You know what? You know what's funny? You see how you keep doing that? That's because his promo stood out to you. Why did his promo stand out?
Because he's fucking genius in his promos. It's fucking hilarious.
I wouldn't go that far.
You know it. You don't want to admit it.
I would not go that
his promos are fucking hilarious.
They're not hilarious. They're okay. Okay, that's the first thing. But see shit like that is what I'm saying. Like, you want more than that to give you that kind of reaction.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like, that's one thing that I think is missing here. Like, everybody knows their job and they're good at their job, but it's like you can be better at your job with doing less of your job. That thing that you still remember, that people still reference, is not a long promo. It's a very short promo. It hits the keys, it makes you go lol, and it sticks with you. As opposed to when you have a very long confounding promo, which is good, but it rarely hangs with you. Bobby is somebody who can cut a good promo and get in at one or two lines that you stick with, but it doesn't have that full permeance. Eventually you'll forget what he said. Like, he used to have a bunch of fucking amazing liners and I can't remember them. But like, why do we always make fun of Pew in the bathroom? Because that was a promo that happened fucking 7 years ago, and it was a short promo, and it wasn't necessarily hilarious, but it was just something that people remember. So I think the idea is you kind of want to break everybody else and get that people to remember your goddamn promo. And
that's Bobby.
That doesn't happen. Me too. He's playing Marvel. So that doesn't happen a lot. It's not a bad thing. It's just something that I've noticed. And the same thing with movesets. Like, you want Rex's moveset is fucking amazing. Like, you know,
agree.
You know what Rex is by the way, that's the character. You feel the character, and then that means
what you see is what you get.
Exactly, and it's always fun to see. Mugen, his fucking like, Mugen is basically a meme come to life because that was from dark matches where people used to do them back in Xbox, if you could believe that. And he would do Michelle Obama, and Pew would just start yelling Michelle Obama. Like, he's the one who started Michelle Obama. Like, whenever he did it, he would just yell Michelle Obama in his fucking English accent. And then it caught on, and then it just we yell it. And then, you know, the Mugen, like shit like that. Like, I want people, like, you have the third alarm, which is good, but your moveset is not bad, but it's not super duper remember. Like, you have a couple of moves here that you have that the divey thing, not the divey thing, but when you fucking run across the ring in all the different corners and smack somebody. You have that. You have the 3 horn things that you rarely do, which pisses me off because I love calling that move. You have the third alarm. You have the fucking
cravat, like you like to call it.
Yes. What's the other one? The fuck did I call it? My God. Oh my! I
don't need more than 5 moves. 5 moves.
You have a few moves. I just can't remember them because I don't care about you as much. I'm sorry.
The problem is you give them all the names every time you see them.
Yeah, they
That's
do.
the problem.
You know some moves that I definitely would like to get over more than they are now.
Elliot's moves. I don't know his finisher, dude.
I know his finisher because I had it as a normal move.
What the fuck is it called? Darkness? No. Light something. Opening eye. What the fuck is it called?
Last word.
There you go. Some with words. I was close. Not really, but whatever.
You missed all the shots.
Whatever. He gotta get over with me, Hoot. If he's not over, I don't give a fuck. He's still a rookie, right?
Hey, treat him well. He's got a fucking match with a fucking legend.
Yeah, and you know it's funny. Leon is deceptive because Leon's like, oh, I love to do a program with you. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah. And then he fucking wears you like a condom and throws you into the East River. So that's how I'm afraid it's gonna happen to Elliot. I don't know.
LKO.
Y'all like that's what Leon does on the low. Oh, I'm so friendly. Nope. Leon killed
his niceness is deceptive. Very deceptive.
Leon murdered me in GTA. We were playing GTA, right? And they shot out my car's tires, right? And there's a fucking shootout on the highway. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna die. Leon's like, don't worry, Jay. I'm coming to save you. He fucking guns it down the highway. I'm on the highway. I'm like, yo, slow down. Slow the fuck down. No, it's okay. He ran me the fuck over. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Jay. I'm so sorry. I'm like, you motherfucker. You did that shit on purpose. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. I said from the guy and said, oh, hit the wrong button. No. And then there's the infamous story about the plane flight from hell, not WWE, where it is me, Suda, Leon, fucking Raze, you can't remember, Mugen, Pew. Actually, no, I wasn't there for this one. Sorry, that was the other time that I got shot by Leon. No, that was them. And they're doing the whatever, and they have to take a plane. So everyone's racing to fly the plane, and Dan can fly, Suda can fly. Suda somehow dies. Mugen does not gonna fly, so he gets there. So Leon gets the plane, like Leon cuts off Pew and gets into the pilot seat, and Dan's like, fucking whatever. So they're flying up, and it's like everything's fine, and then they have to land, and Mugen's like, all right, Leon, put down the landing gear. Oh, it's down already. Leon has stopped down. No, it's loud. Leon, put the landing gear down. No, it's down. And basically they landing, and there's the landing gear's not down. It's not down. So the entire plane just falls apart. Oh, I thought the landing gear was down. Sorry, guys. Like, you motherfucker. It was never down. Go to third person. You don't see wheels. If you see wheels, it's down. There's no wheels, you stupid mother. So yeah, he's gonna kill Elliot. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. That's the point I'm making. The point I'm making about the point I'm making about that. Yeah, all right. He's like, oh, it's gonna be so great. It's gonna be great for your career, mate. It's gonna be a nice rousing time. Fucking just comes in and gets punted in the face. Oh shit. Is this a segment or a match? I don't know, B. Fuck. Fucking Leon. Leon's car. The AVI means you gonna job, son. My man put rookie killer for a reason. Can't be trusted. Penguin fuck.
I'll try my best.
I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed the matches I called. It was pretty interesting show. Yeah, I don't know where to rate it, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for what it was, and it was fun to call the show and whatnot. So, I don't know if we accomplished anything with this, by the way.
Absolutely not. But that was fun too.
So I guess if you enjoyed yourself legitimately, then it served its purpose. If not, I apologize.
I'm pretty sure I did.
All right, cool.
Russ, did you enjoy yourself?
He said it was alright, but I don't know. It is what it is. Maybe next time we'll do one, and we'll have like topics, and it just won't be me talking about how awesome I am, because I guess this is what happens when I'm drinking. I'd like.
You're not that awesome. You don't.
I know.
Great, but
you gotta put yourself
nice.
over, Hoop.
I mean, I say that, but like I don't at all. I never put myself over. I hate myself, but I'm not. That's not being depressed. I'm just like whatever. Anyway, this has been the desk, and I've hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If not, fuck you. What you gonna do? Don't listen. Put a thumbs down. I don't care. You ain't gonna change my life. I'm good.
Bonne nuit, idiots.
I got Patreon money, motherfucker. I'm buying tacos, bitch. Let me stop. So yeah, I guess we'll do one next time with topics or maybe Q&A with people. Oh, that'll be good to have like have them give you questions and I'll just be a moderator, but not like the other guy.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Like, yeah, imagine that. Fucking Count H from Minnesota ask, why are you French?
Don't be racist on the podcast, Jay. Please. Stop it right there.
Why are you French?
And I should answer. That's it.
What does fucking Jake
I
Flapper
don't understand the question.
Jake Flapper from Call Daily ask, why do you sound like the French guy from The Boys? You know what's funny?
I don't understand the question. Can you repeat your question?
You know what's funny about Frenchie from The Boys? Like, he has a perfect English accent. Every time Frenchie talks, like, I think about Russ, even though you guys don't sound alike at all. I just hear the French like, that's Russ. Yay.
That's racist.
It's not. Oh, you motherfuckers sound the same to me.
How dare you talk to Le Game like that?
Oh, I forgot Le Game. Oh my god.
The triple honk.
Oh, I always wait for that when it never happens, because like when it I think it only happened one time when I got to call it, but eventually when it happened, I'm gonna lose my mind and fucking call it. Fuck it and just start making noises. So yeah, maybe next time we'll do a Q&A and figure shit out. So anyway, this has been the desk. This has been utter fucking chaos. I don't know what it was. Oh my god. We'll see you next time.
Patreon podcast.
Patreon. You pay.
See what? We gave money per month to have this.
This is what you pay
for. Of audio.
This is what you pay for. You fucking suckers.
Remember OCWFED? You're paying for that.
No, you pay for this. That's what you pay.
This is where your hard-earned money goes, boys.
You motherfuckers pay for this. Not all them. This is what you get for your subscription to Patreon. I hope this is worth the $10 to $20.
It's always worth it.
Oh my god! You gotta pay for this garbage. I should be the president. I'm fucking stealing from everybody. Holy shit!
Jay is like, I'm doing it for everyone. I'm not doing it for me. But give me the money.
It's all about me. I need tacos.